Hi, happy Tuesday. I never like my hair. Yes, it is 84 degrees outside and I am wearing my Jack Skellington wrap because there's not a time not to wear it. Today I went over to my sister and dropped off the snow boy to Mr. Colin and he loved it. Apparently he's been asking for it nonstop. So today they sent me a little video text of him begging me to bring it. And I will show it to you now.
Aunt Cynthia, I please want my snowman.
Oh. There he is with the snow. Miss Jillian, she's 3. She has to be in every picture. I gave her the bag I made for my niece, the fluorescent yellow and pink one, because it didn't turn out right. The bag itself turned out awesome. I didn't like the way the straps came out, so I gave it to the 3-year-old. So it's a good thing because when I showed Caitlin the bag that I'm giving Jillian, she said, "Oh, good, because since I asked you to make that, like 2 years ago, I've since changed my colors. So now I want purple and blues." So I have the perfect yarn for that. This is the colorway Mood Indigo 929 by Red Heart. This is very old yarn from that elderly lady that gave away all that yarn, and my coworker brought it to me back in 2012, I believe. 2011 or 2012. The best day of my life. It was the best day of my life. I have been cheating on Claire, and with Monk and Wool. Wool and Monk. Monk and Wool. I'm making the... This is what I have so far. It's hot pink. It's Monk and Wool Fat Hat.
Hello, and this video
She's so cute. She apologizes for her bad English, and it's better than my English. So that's what I have so far on that super awesome hat. Since Margaret is so into details, I came prepared. I'm using this Red Heart reflective yarn, and this is the colorway Neon Pink, and I took the label off of this. And also I'm using a 6mm boy hook, and that is what is required. A 6 or a 7, and she says to crochet loosely, very, very loosely, and I crochet normally, and it isn't as stretchy as hers, so, well, it's a little stretchy. Hers is really, really stretchy, so I might rip it out and start it over again. The whole thing is slip stitch, and with the big yarn, it's going faster than I anticipated, so don't be afraid of the term slip stitch. It's not going to be a 12-month project. Okay, well that's it for today, I believe. Yes. I guess I wasn't done and I still have more to say. I'm in my pajamas and nobody needs to see my... And I had one other thing I was going to tell you guys. What was I going to tell you guys? Cynthia, if you don't think of it now, you have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gosh, there was something else. Dublin puked up his dinner. My butterfly, she is doing fine. She, the other day, she dropped 2 eggs on my fingers, and today she gave me another one on my hand. And I looked inside the plant that she's living on, and she has eggs like everywhere. This insect life is it's getting a little weird. But she She still can't fly. She never will. And she's feisty. She's getting a little weak. She's getting a little weak, and she lost a leg. I don't know who she's been fighting with in there. Other than that, she's a beautiful little lady, and I love her very much. I've requested from Mark that he build me a butterfly sanctuary. The pubis is the bone where that cracks when females have babies. There's a hairline fracture, and there's a certain exercise that you can do to pop it back, and it hurts like a mother, and only mothers get it. So happy Mother's Day, and you'll never be able to fix it yourself unless you're really weird and extremely talented. I don't really have anything to update. It's April 1st, and this is what I'm wearing today. This is like my favorite outfit in the whole wide world. So I thought I would just update my outfit of the day, even though I don't participate in that. You're probably wondering why I've gathered you all here. Today we're going to discuss our dinner. I'm going to cut down on the fat content of your meals. I will try to make them as tasty as possible. What, you don't like my idea? Ruger? You don't want a tasty low-fat meal? What about you? And it's Saturday, the day before Easter, and I have a big, giant pot of meat and sauce cooking. I am baking baked ziti tomorrow. And a good Italian dinner starts 1 to 2 days before the actual meal, according to my Irish mother. In here I have 3 pounds of chicken, 10 sausages. I use mild Italian, and then 3 pounds of just regular beef meatball. And then in the sauce, I have 3 huge cans of sauce, and I mix all of the meat and all the fat and juices in there. It looks like this, and then I layer it with provolone cheese on top. That's the provolone cheese on top. And then tomorrow I will assemble the ziti and bake it. My butterfly, she passed yesterday, and I'm very sad about that. She was a good butterfly. She did her best. Mark's crazy preparations. He cleaned up my recliner and dumped everything in that bag. You have no idea how infuriated I was when I saw that. And now he's after me to clean up my craft room, which I don't want to. I have the first panel done, and I haven't had time to double check and make sure it's supposed to be crooked like that. I'm pretty sure hers is spot on, and I think I may have done it incorrectly, and I might have to pull it back. But I don't see a way around it, and it is pretty stretchy. That's what the inside looks like, because it's all slip stitch and back posts, or back loop only. But I do my best. Okay. Well, that's my Saturday update. Right, today is today is not February either. April 8th. You doubted me. You were a doubter. Well, I went to Walmart for lunch. And while I was in there, I picked up some more yarn. For the hat I'm making, I made a boo-boo, so I got more yarn. I don't know how... I was there, and I didn't know how many skeins or rolls or whatever of the stuff that I had on hand, and I didn't want to take any chances because I really want to finish this hat because this is going to be badass. So I got more reflective, Red Heart reflective yarn in the neon pink, and one in the gray reflective. And then I saw a yarn that I don't have. This is Lion Brand yarn, Heartland, and it is 5 ounces. It's a medium 4, and it takes 5.5 millimeter needles or a 6 millimeter hook. Yeah. But this is the colorway Glacier Bay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's the color right there. That's it. So I got 2 of those. And as I was walking away with my yarn, one of the employees at Walmart said, she looked terrified. She said, will you please exit through the opposite exit? And I was like, I'm in the middle of the store, I'm not even buying an exit. Okay. And I looked to where she was running off to, and Walmart was on fire. It was really on fire. Half the store, the sporting goods, half was smoky. You couldn't even see the back wall. It was so smoky, but it was white smoke. And from watching Walking Dead, white smoke means that the fire is out. So I continued on to the registers and checked myself out. Because that glacier, whatever yarn, that was totally worth it. Being burned to death at Walmart, I would have happily done it. So I took my chances. So this is coming out. I have the 4 panels done. See, they're a little crooked though. That one's crooked. This one's spot on. That's a little bit crooked. And that one is weird. It looks like I started going crooked and decided against it. So I'm going to use these. And they're not typical Cynthia. They're not even the same height. So that's also another reason for buying the 2 extra rolls, because I don't want to tear these out. I'm going to make 2 more panels the proper height and 2 more short. So I can make 2 hats. So 2 halves of hats are done. And that is all I've been doing. We have been, we would be starting season 5 of Walking Dead, but it is not available at this time, so we are truly devastated. Look what Mark did. He spray painted. He spray painted my gold table silver. These were gold leaf. They're from 1981, and it was a very expensive set. And the gold leaf, you've seen this before, that was it. This is part of the set. And he is forbidden. He's forbidden to touch that. So, he didn't like it. It was looking worn, because back in the 80s we had dogs that peed on stuff, and my mom took it upon herself to try to repaint it herself. So she ruined parts of the tables. So Mark just carried on my mom's mess, but with a different color. I don't like it. I think it looks cheap, and he ruined my tables. But it's too late. You can't unpaint that. Well, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful everything, and perhaps I will see you on another day. Thought I had more.